live. Awesome. Shalom to everybody. I want to talk to you all about our Turner Point Development Program. I'm really excited about this program. It's been a long time coming. What we had to do was really take out the time and put this program together. So I'm not going to be before you long. I'm going to go through the program, through the projects, and just share with you kind of what are the things that we're going to be talking about and doing. And as we speak, we're still developing the program because we want it to be as best as possible. So I'm going to try to break it down as best I can. There's so much more that we need to put on with this program because it is a all males development program. There's nothing in it there's nothing in our community for just our males. I was looking at a presentation. It was called the Youth at Risk Conference, and they had all these great things. And someone was mediocre, but someone was but it didn't say nothing about dealing with the males. It talked about dealing with the females, which is not a bad thing, not a problem. But we have to have something for our males because our males are being attacked by um, police force, gangs, individuals, and just so much stuff that we go through as a male. So we put together a program that is going to really help advance our young men to the next level and help them establish themselves um, in their communities and also in their homes. When they are finished with our program, they're going to be so well developed financially, mentally, spiritually. They're going to have a full balance of how they ought to act. Okay. So I want to talk to you about the program. And also, thank you so much for your interest in putting your young king into our program. All right. So let's talk about this program. So one of the first things that we're going to do is going to have them write down their goals. We feel that if there's no goals in place, then there's nothing to really wake up for to accomplish and nothing to really be excited about. So we know that goal planning is young male. So one of the first programs that we start with is our self-development program. Now, with the self-development program, we have a series of content, information, resources that we take our youth through, and they have to complete each task. And once they finish each task, they move on to the next level. Okay. Um, and so this is not one of those programs where it's just a summer thing. No, we're going to be dealing with our youth throughout the whole year, from middle school all the way to high school, even also at the high school. Because this is the thing. You don't stop growing when you reach a certain level. You never stop growing. There's always going to be a level that you have to get to. And if we hold the hands of our youth all the way to young man status, and even holding their hands then, helping them get to the next level, kind of like monitoring and guiding them through the process, we feel that they'll have a better outcome because we don't know the things that they're going to go through in life. They might need that fellow brother, that fellow father figure, that mentor to come back to talk to share, to vent, to get out, to get refocused, to um, kind of be guided back in the right direction. And so this is the type of group that this is. It's going to be like almost a deep, committed brotherhood. All right. So financial education is something that we also have put into this program. We're going to teach them about all the arenas of financial education. They're going to know everything, every arena, every investment strategy, every saving strategy, every financial building strategy, every business strategy, every strategy to create an organization. They're going to learn everything that it takes to really increase your finances, okay, and get to the next level. Also, all of our youth are going to be in a goal saving program, which means all of our youth are going to own gold. When they graduate from our program, they're going to be gold owners, and they're going to pass that down to generation to generation. We've never had this position to we never had this platform for us to actually be owners of gold. So our youth are gonna be owners of gold and pass that down for generation to generations, because we're gonna show um, our youth how gold can protect the family and build the family empire from generation to generation. I'm really excited about that program, and also that program is also connected with the whole family. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm in this place. Okay. Sorry about that, yeah. Um, so that is another program that we're going to do, the Go program. Then we're going to have we have a money management program. Now, it makes no sense to teach them about finances and teach them how to increase money, teach them how to make money, but they don't know how to manage it. What do they do with the money? Where do they put the money when they're making $10,000, when they're making 20,000, 100, $1 million? Where do they put that money? See, a lot of our young folks are victims, especially when they get into like the sport industry and all these other industries that cause them to make so much money. And then most of them, a handful of them, are like a target to the vultures that are out there. Um, the world is not a really nice place, especially when money's involved. It's really not a nice place. The Bible says men will be lovers of themselves. And so for that reason, there are groups that will prey on your child with their talents and what they can do for them, how much money they can make from them. And then they'll try to guide them in a situation. They will guide them in a situation that's not conducive for them, but conducive for themselves. And so we want to help our children through money management, help them understand that, okay, when you get money, this is what you do with money. Now it's okay to buy the rims and the sneakers and all these other stuff, but when it's in perspective. So we're not going to harp on them about not buying nice ladies brands and stuff. We're not going to harp on them. We're just going to help them understand that, guys, it's okay to get that stuff, but do you own stock in that? Do you have some type of of, of value into that product that you're buying? That's one of the first rules of financial success. Is the things that you buy the most is the things you should have stocks in. Okay, so we're going to help them examine that thing and look at money management in a different way than what we were taught. Real estate. We have a real estate program where we focus on real estate and all the areas of real estate. We have also leaders, people that are real estate, talking about multi-millionaire real estate agencies that the children are going to be around and learn from. They're going to come to our facility, come to our webinars, and also put some information. We're also going to be doing real estate in the local area. We're going to take them exactly to the deals, show them how to get the deals, show them how to negotiate, show them how to do everything it takes to actually get into real estate. Because as they grow in their financial empowerment, they're going to want to do things. So when we teach them real estate, they're going to learn how to get homes, how to get buildings, how to get land. They're going to learn the strategies that they need to learn at a young age on how to get these things. Stuff that they was not taught. I'm talking about the stuff that I have learned in real estate has blessed my life. Okay, so it is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity for our youth to learn real estate. Even if they're not interested in real estate, we're going to help them understand why they need to have real estate on their belt notch. Because when it comes to them purchasing their homes, how they ought to purchase their homes, they'll understand how. Okay, and they'll know the loopholes. Also, business development. Oh my God, listen, we're going to be teaching them everything when it comes to business development. I'm talking about from starting with nothing to getting something, to creating a product, how they can create a product, how they can sell other people's product, how they can create a system, sell a system, how they can sell education. Okay, we're going to teach them all the aspects of business development, how to market, how to brand themselves, how to do presentations, how to create presentations, how to create their flyers and their brochures and their internet stuff, how to market on Facebook, how to market on Instagram, how to market on YouTube, how to do, I'm talking about everything that it takes to building a business. We're going to teach them how to do that. Mindset development. Oh my God, this is a wonderful program that we have set up for our young men. Mindset development. The Bible say, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." We're going to help them understand the value of investing in their mindset development. We're going to help them understand why it's important to think outside of the box and not inside the box. Inside of the box. And one thing about our mindset class, we're going to teach them and harp on them that you don't ever let anybody put you into a category or into a box mentally. We're going to teach them how to be free and how to stay free. Okay. Another program that we're going to be teaching them is life skills. You know, all this is important, but if they don't know life skills, they don't know how to handle themselves, how to carry themselves, what to do in situations when they're in situations, because the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. So as they grow and they become developed and they're able to do the things that they desire to do, they're gonna sometimes their chest gonna poke up a little bit. But with the life skills, we're gonna show them how to act at all times. Okay, so that's a really good program that we're gonna have. Okay, soft skills. Oh man, soft skills is another thing. It's also connected with the life skills, but it's a little bit different. It's how you carry yourself, um, how to be appropriate at all times. Even though things that you don't think of that you do, soft skills is going to handle that. Okay, so STEM program. We have a STEM program that we have, and that's our science program where they do science projects, and that's really fun and really outstanding for them to go into the laboratories of their project and actually conduct what the instruction says and how they comprehend it, how they react to it. I mean, the outcome of it was just really awesome. Leadership meetings. We're going to be having leadership meetings all the time, and these leadership meetings things that we're going to be accomplishing. We're going to be talking about the stuff that they're accomplishing in the program and how they feel about it and how they should showcase their accomplishment with the other youth and how to be a leader, what a leader mindset is at all times. We want them to think as a leader and kings that they are, how they ought to think. We know that they're youth. We know that they're going to do foolish things, but we're not going to harp on them doing the foolish thing. We're going to help them understand, yes, you will do foolish things, but the most important thing is what is your outcome of what you've done? What is the decision that you made? What is the change that you made out of the decisions that you made? Okay, we're going to really help them look at themselves and help them develop their leadership skills that they already possess. Kung Fu. Kung Fu is something that they definitely are going to learn. We teach our youth Kung Fu because Kung Fu deals with life skills, it deals with soft skills, it deals with leadership skills, it deals with a whole bunch of things. And it really just their mindset development, it really develops them as an individual from the mind to the body to the soul to the spirit, and it helps them become balanced, stay balanced. And they also learn self-defense, how to defend themselves and protect themselves from the things that they have to go through as youth. Ownership. We have an ownership class that we do to help them understand the importance of being an owner and not always take out always renting from somebody and just being the second person. We're going to teach them the importance of ownership and how important it is to be an ownership. We also have a sponsorship funding program, and you're going to learn a lot about that program at the orientation. So make sure you come to the orientation once you sign your child up. But I'm telling you, the scholarship program that we have developed for our youth is going to be something that is going to absolutely change a lot of families' lives. It's going to really help the families out when it comes to that. Also, it's going to help the child out as well. It's going to be amazing. Okay, it's going to be an unlimited type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because most children go to certain schools because they have certain monies. But if your child have no limits, they can go wherever they want to go. That's much better. So we create a program. We're going to break it down to you at orientation. Okay. Then we have the nationality class. The nationality class is a really awesome class because it teaches them about their nationality and who they are as a people, the history of our culture, the history of our nationality. You know, what is nationality? A lot of people don't know what their nationality is. They say they black. Well, because you say you're black, you're in a color code with the state, the community that you're in. Because each community has a code and has a factor on how they deal with different ethnic groups, different culture, different nationality. And if you don't know those things, they will do like they've been doing, beating our children, hurting our children because they know they don't know the law. They know they don't know their nationality. They know they don't know who they are. They know they don't know their identity. And so they give them identity. You a thug. You a this. You a that. You the scum of the earth. And that's not our children's nationality. So we're going to be really teaching them their nationality and who they are as a people. Youth explosions. Oh my God. We're going to have some youth expos. And these youth expos are going to be so fun. They're going to start with it's going to be a whole day of just straight entertainment, fun, festivities. I'm talking about great food, great environment, great social environment. And then it's going to end with a explosion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have um, um, some artists come out there, positive artists, local artists come out there and just perform for the youth and let them have a good time, great experience, take good pictures. I mean, have good time. We're gonna have people coming out there to speak to them. I'm talking about empowerment, 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 empowerment. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. Also, we have our community events. Now, we have certain community events that we conduct, and we have our youth conducting these community events. They're responsible for the marketing of it. They're responsible for getting the information out, creating the information, creating the website stuff that we're going to be teaching them on how to do. And they are be responsible for bringing the whole program together, the whole project together, raising the funds, raising all. I'm talking about everything. They're going to be responsible for, and that's going to be showcasing that they have learned a lot of things within our program. Also, we have a wonderful trip that we're going to be planning for our youth every year, and the whole family will be able to participate in this. It's our Carowinds trip or whatever place, the destination they would like to go. But this is going to be the first trip that we do is going to be at Carowinds. It's going to be really nice. It's an amusement park where they go and have a lot of fun, and it's just, oh man, it's something that you just want to do. Okay. And getting involved. Our youth, we're going to have our youth involved in certain programs within the community because there's certain programs that our young men need to be a part of in our community. And then the city officials need to see the young men participating and being a part of it. Okay. Because just certain things that they need to know and certain things that they need to be a part of. And what this is going to do is actually build the relationships with the city commissioners, the police departments, and all the city officials to let them know what group of youth is really wanting things to happen positive in their community, and that will help support the causes that they do, the programs that we're doing. It help everything when they see the youth are involved. I'm in all the meetings all the time, and all I hear is, man, we got to get a hold of you. We got to get a hold of you. And I look around in the audience, and I don't see none of our youth. So our program with our youth, we're going to participate in those lectures. We're going to participate in those meetings. We're going to help the youth understand the importance of being connected with the city they're living in. Okay, and then we're going to have weekly meetings. Our weekly meetings, we're going to use those weekly meetings to encourage our youth to continue producing in the program. They're going in the direction that they're going in the program, and also encouraging them to invite more youth. We're gonna have our youth get more youth, and we're gonna lead and guide them to all truth. And this program is really awesome, and I'm so excited about the program because I wish I had a program like this when I was young. Okay, I wish I had one when I was young. Now, this program is only $25 a month. Okay, now if you have more than one son, okay, you have more than one son in ages from middle school all the way to high school, it is still going to be $25 a month. You just pay that one time for all the youth that you have in your family. Because I grew up with a family of four brothers, and my mom couldn't afford, what I'm saying, to pay 25 per person. So to break this down, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this now before the orientation. So if you have more than one youth, that's young man. Let me say it right. More than one young man in your program in your household, and they're from middle school to high school. That $25 a month would pay for all of their programming. Okay. Now we're doing this because we want our youth to get this program. Okay. Also for their books, which is only $28 one time, that book also they can use the same book. So we don't want to beat the families over the head with the finances, with the financial obligation, but we also need the financial obligation to continue and run our program. And the way we've structured our program, if we have the participants within the program, we'll be able to our program will be self-sufficient. And so we don't want this program to um, to die because of a lack of finances. We don't want that to happen. So we had to structure the program where it would actually create the financial gain it need to produce and also to help out and also to pay out certain things for the programs, the projects, and all the tools and equipment that we need. Now I take the biggest financial obligation because I believe in this program. Okay. So a lot of stuff that they're going to be using, they don't have to pay for because I paid for that already for this program. So a $25,000 program because of all the things that we're teaching. We're teaching our youth. Let me help you understand. This is not a project that you've ever had. Okay, I like when I say I wish I had this program when I was when I was their age. I wish I had this program. When the youth as when our youth finish up with this program, before middle school, our goals are to have them so established that they know what to do before they get out of middle school. So as they go through high school, they are a straight example of how a young man is supposed to be and is supposed to act. They're I mean these are the plans for our youth that we have. We want them to be the model of how a young man is supposed to be and how a young man is supposed to act at all times. We want them to be the model of how they're supposed to carry themselves, how they're supposed to become developed as a young man. Because it's a scary situation for a lot of our youth as they go from one point to the next point in their life, especially if they don't have the direction that they need. So this program is going to give them that direction and give them that encouragement and give them that independence that they need, creating the right mindset. So they're not going to be snobby and 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 boastful because they got this and they got more than others. No, they're going to have more than others. I'm telling you straight up. The youth are going to have our young men are going to have more than most young men at their age because of the information they are learning. But the great thing about this program is going to teach them how to act and how to be. So they won't be looking down at people. They'll always be encouraging and they'll know how to handle a situation when a young man is being jealous and envy of them because they have more than them. He'll know how to handle that situation and won't come to no violence. And say, look, man, hey, you can have the same thing. Come and join our program. So this program is something that's needed. Because aren't you tired of how our youth are being treated in our community, in their own communities? They don't feel safe in their own communities no more because they feel like everybody has left them. Just had just had this conversation with some of our youth already. So they really feel that we've left them. They really feel that we abandoned them. And then when I explain to them our program, they're like, man, we want this program. But this program is not just going to work with just the youth. We also going to need you as the parent. We need you to participate. Now, we understand that the situations and the systems that you're already a part of that causes you not to have that time with your family that you want. And also you're tired and all that stuff. But through our program, it's going to help the whole family. Through the participation of our program, we have some things in our program where you have to participate in order for your child to graduate. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're gonna have a graduation ceremony. They're gonna be in their African attire. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a celebration. We're gonna have a show from the youth of something that they learned. The model, they're gonna talk. They're gonna say their creed and everything. It's gonna be beautiful, a beautiful ceremony, and you're gonna be proud of what your child has accomplished. You're gonna see a difference in their life in the home. They're gonna carry themselves a different way. Okay. And our goal for this program is to reach every youth that want to be reached. And even those ones that don't want to be reached, we want to challenge them to have a mindset change, that turning point development. The program is called Turning Point Development. We all need a turning point in our life. And our youth understand that they need a turning point. They understand that they need a turning point. They just don't see a direction. They don't see a way out. They only see what they see. So we're going to show them something different, and we're going to help them develop themselves as a young man and as a businessman. They're going to learn agriculture, farm work. I'm sorry that's not in there, but we're going to put that in here. They're going to learn farm work, how to work on the farm, how to till the land, and then they can learn how to grow the vegetables and all the things, raise the chicken, all this stuff. And guess what we're going to do? After that, we're going to have a feast of everything that they've developed. So this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. We're going to have a lot of trips that we do, a lot of hangouts that we do, because we want to continuously be in our young men's life. And we don't want them to feel like they're left out, you know? So I thank you so much for your interest in being interested in bringing your young king to our program. I really thank you so much. So I hope that you go ahead and sign up for the program. You enjoy the opportunity, and let's kill poverty in our community, and let's rebuild our families, and let's help our youth have a turning point. This is Marquis Jackson. I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much. Shalom.